Hi, I'm Mrs. Johnson, a teacher librarian in the Cedar Rapids School District, and I'm here to share some books with you today. The first one I want to share is Being Jazz, My Life as a Transgender Teen. Jazz, at the age of 6, transitioned from a boy to a girl, and it put her in the public spotlight because she was featured on Barbara Walters' show, and she was very bold. Her family struggled quite a bit, but this story is amazing. It talks about how she transitioned, and those of you who are interested in learning about transgender issues will hear the real story up front and very open from Jazz herself. You might want to consider this book if that's a topic of interest to you. The next one I will move on to is a little quicker read. It's called High Drama. This book, which is written by Brandon Terrell, features Dessa. Dessa's life is changing, mostly because the life of her best friend Kat is changing. Kat has started dating a girl, Armin, and she's trying to keep it on the down low. But Dessa's happy to keep this secret, but then she starts hanging out with Kat's theater friends, hoping to learn more about Kat's new relationship. But everything's going great, until Dessa accidentally lets Kat's secret slip. Other students quickly make Kat a target, and Dessa finds herself standing up for her and also suspended. Check out High Drama if you're interested in that book. The next book is The Real American Whatever by Tim Federle. Quinn is our main character in this book, and he's a 16-year-old, kind of a smart aleck, who's known more for writing dialogues. He usually works with his sister, and so he has kind of been down and out, stopped going to school, and his mom has started sleeping on the sofa, and there was a car accident that changed everything in their life. You'll learn more when you read the book. But enter Jeff, who is Quinn's best friend. Jeff says, you need to get out of the house. He goes and gets a haircut, and then he goes to his first college party. When he's there, he meets a guy, a hot guy. And Quinn falls hard. What follows an upside-down week in what Quinn hopes will become a bright future. Again, The Great American Whatever. Another title, this is a nonfiction, it's called Stonewall. You've probably heard about the incident in 1968. The cover features Marty Robinson, who's addressing a rally commemorating the Stonewall riots from July 29, 1969. He urged, "We've got to stand up. This is our chance." That's the Stonewall Inn. Pay attention. History walks through that door. In 1968, being gay in the United States was a criminal offense. It meant living a closeted life or surviving on the fringes of society. People went to jail, lost their jobs, and were disowned by their families for being gay. Most doctors considered homosexuality a mental illness. There were few safe havens. Stonewall, the Stonewall Inn, a mafia-run, filthy, overpriced bar in the New York City's Greenwich Village, was one of those places. A police raid on gay bars happened regularly in this era, but on one hot June night, when cops pounded on the doors of the Stonewall, almost nothing went as planned. Tension was high. The crowd refused to go away. Anger and frustration boiled over. Read more about how this raid became a riot and a catalyst for the gay rights movement. The next book is a fiction. It's called Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertelli. This also features a 16-year-old character who's not so openly gay, Simon. He prefers to save his drama for the school musical. But when an email falls into the wrong hands, his secret is at risk of being thrust into the spotlight. Now Simon is actually being blackmailed. If he doesn't play wingman for class clown Martin, his sexual identity will become everyone's business. Worse, the privacy of Blue, the pen name of the boy he's been emailing with, will be jeopardized. With some messy dynamics emerging in this once tight-knit group of friends, and his email correspondence with Blue growing more flirtatious every day, Simon's junior year has suddenly gotten all kinds of complicated. Check out Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. The next one is a little bit more on the romance side, and this addresses the transgender. This is written by Meredith Russo, and this is in a growing trend of more books that are coming out about transgender. Amanda is a new girl in her school. Like other girls, all she wants to do is make friends and fit in. But Amanda is keeping a secret. That's the reason why she transferred to this new school for her senior year, and why she's determined not to get too close to anyone. Then she meets Grant. Grant isn't like anyone she's ever met. Open, honest, kind. And Amanda can't help but start to let him get into her life. As they spend more time together, she finds herself yearning to share everything about herself, including her past. But she's terrorized and terrified that once she tells Grant the truth, he won't be able to see past it, because the secret that Amanda is keeping, it's that she used to be Andrew. The final book is for those who are a little bit more serious into reading. This is The Pink Triangle. The Pink Triangle, for those of you who know a little bit about the Holocaust, is the triangle that those who were homosexuals, where some of those were targeted by the Nazis, had to wear when they went to prison camps or when they were just out. This was a group that was not as publicized as the Jewish people, but this is a very well done, a little heavy, but it's a powerful and painful account of how homosexuals were treated during the Holocaust. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you will visit the library to check one of these new books out. Have a great day.